Welcome back to New England Living. Up next, we're talking Wagyu with executive chef Matt King. Smith & Wollensky is one of America's premier steakhouses with locations across the country. From their famous 24-ounce bone-in ribeye to the porterhouse for two, their steaks are all hand-butchered and dry-aged on-site to ensure the very best quality meats. And the man in charge of overseeing it all is none other than Boston native and executive chef Matt King, who pays as much attention to his customers as he does his kitchen. Because for Matt and his team, service and experience are two of the most important ingredients. And yeah, of course, the steak. We're here at the Clark Sub-Zero and Wolf showroom, and I am joined by Chef Matt King of Smith & Wollensky. And when you think of Smith & Wollensky, you think of steaks. So it would be actually very wrong if you cooked us anything but steak today.
Absolutely. I'm glad I'm not going to let you down.
But first, the carrots. What goes into this dish?
We've got some tricolor baby carrots, and we're going to season those up with smoked paprika, a little bit of cumin. We've got a little agave nectar, kosher salt, black pepper, and olive oil. And we're going to roast those for about 30 minutes at 400.
Okay, so into the oven those go.
Into the oven.
And now let's talk about the beef.
This piece of beef is American Wagyu, and what it's known for is that rich marbling that's in there. It's a crossbreed between imported Japanese bulls and traditional American beef cattle. This is raised by Snake River Farms up in Loomis, Washington. These animals grow slower, they eat a lot more. That's why they're so much more expensive.
As far as the cut of this goes, this is a Manhattan cut. Why do you like that?
For me, this is one of the greatest cuts on the entire animal. It's
Oh,
got
wow.
the perfect blend of rich marbling flavor and a little bit more tender than like a ribeye.
Your restaurant, it makes a very bold statement. You tell people you want to give them the best steak that they've ever had in their entire life. How do you go about that?
A lot of it comes down to our partners and our suppliers. We buy our beef only from one source. That partnership has given us huge consistency in the quality of our steaks and the quality of our beef. The dry aging process is a whole other part of what we do. You know, our beef we bring in and we put it in a temperature and humidity controlled room. So we keep it at 37 degrees, we keep it at 70% humidity, and we keep it there for 30 days. That's kind of tenderizing the meat, the enzymes are acting on the meat. What we're evaporating through that process is water. If I take water out of the beef, I have more concentrated beef flavor, almost like reducing the stock.
How does being a New England guy affect what you do as a chef?
We have definitive seasons. Each of them brings with it different ingredients that are available and different ways people like to eat.
All right, how are we looking?
Looking good. I think these carrots are probably just about ready. So we're gonna take those off. We're gonna let this steak rest for a little bit.
How long do you recommend the steak resting for?
Depending on the size of the steak, you'd want to go 5 to 10 minutes.
All right, well, in that downtime, I do see a bottle of wine over there. I know you picked that out specifically for this meal. Why?
This is Terrazas Malbec. This is going to be a fairly intense, pretty earthy wine. Good tannins, good structure. It's enough to stand up to a strong piece of beef like that.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna pour myself one too.
Very bold, very earthy. This is delicious. You made some chimichurri sauce here. How does this complement the dish?
The chimichurri's got a lot of bold herb flavors. The wine, while it's bold, it's not so bold that it's gonna overpower that. That's one of the great characteristics of chimichurri.
And this is all about looks. So what is the plating secret here?
We're gonna do a little fun plating here. We can sort of do one of these. And then we're gonna put a little chimichurri on here. We've got a little bit of oregano in here. We've got a little bit of cilantro in here, parsley, some garlic, some shallots, red wine vinegar, and a little olive oil.
And what a vibrant, beautiful dish you have there.
And we're gonna top it off with a little bit of pistachios.
This looks absolutely incredible. Let's try it.
Yeah, let me cut you a slice. It's a nice medium rare.
Get some
There you
sauce
go, a
on
little
there.
sauce on
Thank
there.
you. Oh, wow. The sauce really comes out. It works so well with the meat. This is incredible. And you can actually find this recipe on our website, cbsboston.com/New England Living. Thank you. It's like you've done this before.
Once or twice.